got hot. And I'm tired. Where is the I use this bag. I still got sand everywhere. It's a firefly. Sand. Amex. Love it. Sand from the beach. Don't know what I was thinking. We should get up early and get in the sauna. We should get up early, and we're back. Yeah, you died. You died on me. You pulled a 07 Brittany, shaved your head, and disappeared. Yeah, we should get up and go to the sauna, because it's included in the membership that I have for the next, like, few days. Now, I'm glad I tried it before I jumped in and got it, because it's not the gym for me. But it is a nice facility, and I think if you live by there, you'd really like it. But you'll have to get there early to really have full run of the place by yourself, because it's a busy location. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure extroverts will love that. I'm just the opposite of an extrovert. What is that? An introvert? I used to be an extrovert. That's why I don't know what the other one is. Alright, it's looking better. I mean, it's still not 100, but I'm not spending $50 to clean. We clean the inside. We vacuum. We wipe the doors down. I wiped in the back. It looks a lot better. Here, I'll show you. Looks a lot better in there. There's no sand on the dash, no sand on my stuff now. It looks good. Stuff's still flying around, but it could be worse. I need to damn invest in a damn roll of Windex towelettes. Let me just around the church. Let me go around the truck one time. Around the truck one time. Let me look around the truck one time to see if I left anything on the ground. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside. Never mind. It was a stupid song from the 90s. And that was actually a banger at the time. Super banger at the time. Eminem. Alright. I should probably wash my tailgate off, but not for damn. It's like $6. Unless you got change, and I ain't got no quarters. Sorry, I don't have a quarter. No more quarter. Shoes. Oh, I got them. They're under the seat. I washed them off and everything. They had mud and like sand on them. Stuff like that you got to rinse off. The bottom of your feet. Like if you get sand on these like Crocs, I have to go find somewhere and wash them off, because with you, first of all, shoes don't go back there. Socks only. And I always got socks on with my Crocs, and then I leave my Crocs up here. It's just a barrier because, yeah, You want to be careful not put your shoes, especially when you're using public restrooms all the time. It is so nasty in those bathrooms, y'all. That's why I can't wait to get a gym membership, so I can just be in there working out. I can stop in and use the bathroom at different locations. My hair actually came out good today. Why don't I do this all the... It's dirty. It's like 2-3 days dirty. It's 2 days dirty. Sun. Yeah, I want to get up and go. Look at the floor. We can see the floor. My basket is all organized with all my sauces and cleaning supplies and medications. All I take is a heartburn pill and Excedrin. Cleaned out the seat. I've scrubbed this seat. I had a cooler in this seat at one time, and it like left an indentation, and I've never been able to get rid of it. I'm almost out of protein, y'all. I've been through all that protein. I've got maybe 1 cup left in each container. I'm completely out of protein. So that back there is clean. We cleaned the house yesterday. We did all the laundry yesterday. Vacuumed today. Wiped everything down. All right. Okay. Making sure I got my card. Well, what time is it? 5 o'clock. It's a nice day. I bet the sun's going down soon. Oh no, it's 4:30. I can't see nothing because of the sun. I need to get a P.O. box here. Oh. I gotta go all the way down there and make a U-turn. Damn it, Bobby. That's coming out. I can't see shit. I don't think I'm ever going to take that sleeping med again. That med makes me sick. Like, I can't believe I woke up hurting that bad like 3 days in a row. And it catches up to you when you're not getting good rest, you know. It does. It'll catch up to you quick. Sleep is imperative. It's the most important thing next to food and water and physical activity. Gotta get out and touch some grass. Get out and squat that ass. Get out and get you some gas, you know what I mean? Food, fuel, energy, gas. $2.99. Y'all, I'm ready to go sit the hell down. It's been a busy day. Super busy day. Truck looks good. The outside looks like shit. Sorry. Excuse me. God, forgive me. I need a cussing jar. I have a problem. See, what happened was I grew up in a family full of sailors. Oh, God. Not really, but, like, they cuss like them. They really did. Whistle Express car wash. I bet it's damn $50 a month to wash your car. You can probably go at 1 o'clock in the morning though if you want to. I like the self-service. I like doing things myself. I really do. I used to work at a strip club that was a car wash. The cars would roll through. We'd have to hand wash the cars. Armor all the wheels. Scrub the rims. We had to do it all from head to toe. Big trucks, little cars, motorcycles, you name it. It was actually a lot of fun, especially in the summer because the car drives through the middle of the club, which is wild. Super wild. Big old hangar doors open up, and the car drives through the middle of the strip club. and the car gets washed inside of the club. It's pretty cool. So much fun, especially in the summer, because we could be indoor, outdoor, in bikinis and stuff, chilling out there, getting sun, washing cars. Y'all, it smells so good in here. I'm so happy. I am tired though. My insomnia gets to me so bad. I should probably get some medication, but I don't want to be on anything that's going to impair me. That Seroquel used to make me feel so hungover, and I wouldn't be able to work out because of it, and I don't want any side effects. I just don't. That's why I don't want to take anything. That's part of the reason I'm sober. I don't want any side effects from stuff like that. I don't want to be hungover the next morning. And some of those medications, especially stuff like Ambien, Seroquel, and they're not even supposed to prescribe Seroquel as a nighttime sleep aid. That's an antipsychotic. Oh my God, are you gonna slam into me? Jesus, jeez Louise. Yeah, and Seroquel, I noticed after just like, I think I was on it for like 2 months. I noticed after like 2 months that I was gaining weight already. So I don't want those negative side effects. Yeah, it was more to it than just that, but that was the gist of it. The side effects. Y'all. Well, at least I got NyQuil tonight. Cause I'm daydreaming at a green light. Oh, till tomorrow. I might be in a fist fight. If Sheila pulls me out my truck and whoops my ass, cause I wouldn't go. Oh, then I'll be dreaming of bond money. Oh, till tomorrow I'll be eating jail food. All because I was daydreaming at a green light. That wasn't half bad, was it? It was Selena, you know? Yeah, cause I'm dreaming. That was pretty good. That was fun. It's so true though. Don't hold up traffic. People will start honking from every direction, and somebody might actually get out of their car, pull you out of yours, and scrap, honey. I've seen some crazy stuff out here. I saw 2 guys on the side of the highway arguing one time. I could have swore they were about to whoop each other's asses. They were headed right for each other. I was kind of mad. The speed limit was 70 because I was going 77, and I flew by before I realized what was happening. And then I'm looking through the rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh God, I think they're about to fight. Yeah, that was wild. No, I don't want to stop, because when shit goes down like that, that's when people start pulling out guns. When people start acting stupid like that, you get the hell out of Dodge. I saw 2 guys get into it over at the Piggly Wiggly or the Winn-Dixie over at Atlantic. That was crazy. I pulled up. I was going in. It's a grocery store. I don't know if it's a Piggly Wiggly or Winn-Dixie. Anyways, I pull up, and I noticed that these 2 guys are coming out of the Piggly Wiggly, and they are screaming at the top of their lungs at each other. And so I sat there for a minute just to see what the heck is going on. And they get in their cars. They're arguing in the parking lot. I didn't want to leave my car, and I kind of drove around the parking lot. I just get nervous because people get crazy, and then they pull out guns, and then bullets start flying, and I got bad luck, and oh, there's no money to bury me, okay? We can't afford to die yet. Oh, God, we can't afford to die yet. We got to make enough money for our own burial, so I just try to get the hell out of Dodge. So I drove around for a second. I noticed that they were getting in their car. I thought they were done. They were not. By the time I made it out the car and I'm walking through the parking lot, they are chasing each other in the car, brake checking each other, cussing out the window. Like, they were acting like I act sometimes when I get mad. And, I start walking faster into the grocery store, and some little old man, he's like, Lord have mercy. I said, I know, ain't it crazy? I said people have lost their minds nowadays. He's like, yeah, you're right. I was like, Jesus, get in here before they start shooting. Hurry up, knees to chest, old man. For real. God. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. And it's not just Florida, it's everywhere. I've seen crazier shit in North Carolina, honestly. It's calmer here by far in comparison to North Carolina. I ain't never seen an attempted murder, okay, in a Trader Joe's parking lot at 2 a.m. here, okay? That one girl trying to murder her boyfriend with her car. I think I was like dead asleep, or I was on the verge of asleep, and I hear somebody screaming. I hear a grown man screaming at the top of his lungs. Bloody murder. And I look out the damn back window. Oh, God. And this girl is jumping those cement pillars in the concrete pillars that keep you from rolling forward in parking spots. She's jumping those things, chasing his ass. I said, Lord, please don't let him die. So then I start recording. And then I could have swore we locked eyes. The girl that was driving, the crazy girl that was trying to kill him. I felt like we locked eyes, so I got scared and pulled my camera back down and threw the window cover back up. Because I didn't want her to see. She was already having a bad day. I didn't want to add to it. I didn't want to end up on her hit list, okay? Because she woke up with murder on her mind. I don't know what the hell he did. She might have just been insane. The way he was screaming. The way he was screaming, he sounded like the victim. He did. He sounded like the victim of a crime. And that's what it looked like, okay? I will never forget that. I got so scared when I thought she saw me. I was like, man, this girl gonna roll up and start ramming my car. And I'm inside of it, you know? It was so funny. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, I'm too busy laughing to care. That shit's so funny. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I'm headed somewhere to watch the sunset and snack on something. Maybe eat that pizza. We might spruce it up with something. Yeah, I've seen some wilder stuff in North Carolina for sure. It's so funny. Oh, God. It's so funny. I mean, I was really praying that she wasn't going to hit him, because I would have been like the only witness. And y'all know, I couldn't have let that boy lay out there injured or something. I would have had to get involved if I saw it. And I just really didn't feel like testifying in a murder trial. So I was praying the whole time as he was running like a chicken with his head cut off, screaming like a girl. I was really praying that her car was going to break down on one of those damn concrete pillars. I don't know what that car was, but I think it was like an SUV or maybe like a tinier like Corolla type car. That thing's got some suspension of steel, okay? Oh my Lord. It was eating those speed bumps like nothing. And those things will mess your car up. Big time. That's a big no-no. Oh, the beach is empty. Thank God. What happened? Did everybody go down? It ain't time for everybody to show up. That's what it is. The sun don't go down for another damn, what, 2 hours? I don't even know. I went to bed last night at like 8 o'clock, I feel like. Oh, am I on the way? Am I on the way? I think that's the guy that pulled me out. Thank you so much again, sir. You are awesome. He's cool, man. That's the guy that pulled me out. He's got the Hemi. Yeah, that was when I got stuck. Y'all, I got stuck on the beach out here at high tide. The ocean was rising up, and not right here. I got stuck down there. Look, he's throwing sand. He's so nice. Yeah, that was nice of him to pull me out. So we both got stuck down there. So first of all, I got stuck, and then some dude showed up, and is it still another one? Oh, God. What? Anyways, yeah, he pulled us both out because it was high tide and the water was coming up. Yeah. I was like, thank God when he showed up, I knew I was safe. Y'all, I can feel people's energy. And when he showed up, I could tell he wasn't there to be he wasn't trying to creep on the circumstances in the moment. He wasn't trying to creep on me. He was trying to help us out of the sand. And you could just read his personality. He had all this fisherman stuff, so you could tell he was out here fishing. So yeah, that was nice of him to pull me out in the water. I know he was. As soon as he showed up, he looked like a big old teddy bear, big old beard, big old, big old man's man. I said, oh, thank God. Because like he didn't have that drug look to him. You know what I mean? He didn't have that drug look to him. So I knew that just by him being there, I was probably a little bit safer. You could feel his energy. Yeah, that was a crazy afternoon. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to find some stuff to eat. Pizza. First of all, I want to try that other balsamic glaze. Blood orange glaze with balsamic vinegar of somewhere. Made in Italy. Made in Italy. Yeah, that was really cool of him to pull us out. He didn't even see my truck. He actually stopped for the two other guys. And, oh, I forgot. He said, hey, man, are you stuck? And the guy that was stuck in front of me says, yeah, but you'll have to pull her out before you can get me out because she's stuck in front of me. And he was like, oh, God, there's another truck down there? And my truck was, I guess, so black you couldn't see it next to the water. And he's like, yeah, there's a whole nother Chevy down here, dude. It was down the sandy embankment on the beach right next to high tide water coming in. I'm calling the damn towing companies. I'm like, please come get me. What am I going to do? They're giving me quotes and they're taking forever. And then they're like trying. 1 minute they said like $200 and something. Then they said like $300 and something. And then they kept going up. Well, those first two guys that showed up were not trying to help me. He's like, you out here. So these two guys show up. Okay. So I get stuck in the sand. Two guys roll up to the top of the beach and they're like, hey, are you stuck? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't come down here because you'll get stuck. They came down there and got stuck. And then they get out and one of the guys is like, oh, what are you doing out here by yourself? And like, you can tell when people use drugs and stuff, so it was sketchy as hell. And they admitted it. I said, I'm out here. I got family right over here. I was like, I got brothers. And they were like, where's your man? I was like, he's at the house. Y'all. And they were like, what are you doing out here? I said, I come out here to enjoy the beach. You know? And they're like, oh, well, we just sit around and do meth all day. At that point, the sun was going down and I was getting scared. Because my truck was stuck in the sand. I can't go anywhere. And they're stuck right behind me. They can't go anywhere. So I'm literally stuck on a beach, high tide, with the sun going down with two meth heads. I was petrified. What is going on? Hey, Beth. That is a lie. First of all, I'm not even going to address this shit because I've already addressed this shit 1,000 times. Everything that was just said was a flat out lie. They're so dumb, they can't even get the story right. I've already explained this 1,000 times. I'm not going to continue to explain this. I'm sorry that people are slow. I really am. This pizza is really good. Not bad at all. Yeah, they're just haters. Trash bag. You would really have to be the most poor judge of character to think that I harmed a child. You're not good at reading people at all. You know what I mean? Yo, I did not know that Tommy Robinson was in jail until yesterday. Yeah, he got sentenced to 18 months. 18 months. Hey, Laura, listen, I am so sorry. Yeah, they jumped on today. What they do is they steal anybody that responds to me or comments on my channel. They steal, hey, Joseph, they steal their screen names and they portray themselves as my followers, like people that have stood by me since the beginning, and they try to bully them and run them off. It's really crazy. Like, you have to be pretty insane. Like, insane. I'm so sorry, Laura Adams. Oh, thank you. I know I get angry, but that's what I was explaining the other day. It was intentional to hit me with child abuse because I had anger problems. They people will believe it. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy how flawless that plan was. It's crazy. My daughter's arm was not broken for 2 weeks. My daughter broke her arm the day I took her to the hospital. So the things that these people are claiming is bold-faced lies. It's bold-faced lies. So it's just, I took my daughter to the hospital. You know, so, and I've said this time and time again, but I'm just clarifying because it's lies. It's just ridiculous. It's actually, at this point, it's comical because it's like, damn, I did not know that I rub people that hard that they are just like attached. They do. But I've had this problem a lot. I had this problem in clubs. I had this problem in jobs. Like, I guess because I go against the grain a lot and I stand up for what's right, it's caused me extreme problems my entire life. Every single fight I've ever been in, I was defending someone else. It wasn't like I intentionally went in to like fight somebody. It just happened after I found one of my loved ones harmed. You know, it's like, and it's not right. Violence is not the answer, but I'm just being clear that like, I've never started drama. I've never started fights. I've never picked a fight. I've never hit, you know, somebody first in a fight like that. I don't go around looking for trouble. I actually am a very chill person when I'm not struggling through, you know, survival mode. But, and that's another thing, I think a lot of people, like, forget that I'm still living out of a car. Yeah, I have, you know, most of my basic needs met, but it has been a struggle, and I can't always be attentive to people as they want me to be to them, you know, because I live out of a car. I still struggle with things. Remember last year, my anxiety and depression was so bad, and I finally got over that hump, and I want to stay back over that hump. And for me, anytime I come near anything that seems remotely toxic, I start having a visceral reaction to that now, and I start running in the opposite direction because I have a knack for spotting toxicity, and I don't want anything to do with it at all. And it's also hard for me to connect with others. That's one of the reasons they thought I was autistic, but I'm not. It's extremely hard for me to connect with others. Hello, Bullseye Ben. Hey, Amy. How are you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll clone anybody that comes into the chat that, you know, tries to talk to me. You know, reporting things to YouTube is worthless. Yeah, I know. And, you know, there was another woman, Laura, that was in Spain. She was going through a lot with her family and stuff and Airbnbs and stuff. And she just fell off the map. I had another person who I really like, Kevin. He just fell off the map. It's just so weird. I don't know. I think that I've been through a lot in the past, like, 18 months or whatever. And it's had its ups and downs. Like, everything that you see has only been in the past, like, year and a half. Not even a year and a half. It's been what? It was like Was it October of 23? It was October of 23 when I officially moved back into my car. I'd lived in my car once before here in Florida, but I had a job, so it was different. But I moved back into my car in October of 23. Anyways, I'm trying to think of when I opened the channel. It hasn't been quite 18 months, I guess, then. But yeah, we've had ups and downs. It's been a lot. You know, I initially started out being pretty open about, you know, trying to work at dance clubs and stuff, and I slowly backed away from that, realizing that it's a horrible thing. And then, I don't know, it's just been a slow progression. And I feel like YouTube, people are so like instant gratification nowadays that they expect me to be somewhere else than where I am. And I'm like, so wait a minute. It's like people want you to just do things at their pace and their rate. And it's the same thing when I talk about how people get clean off of drugs and their family and their friends and their loved ones won't allow them the time that they need to actually get clean and focus on being clean. It's like, oh, you were in rehab for 28 days. Now it's time you go sign up for school, go back to work, da-da-da-da. No, they need more time than that, especially when we're talking about hard drugs such as opiates. They're going to need a little more time than 28 days. And it's bullshit that society puts so much on them. Y'all say y'all want these people to recover. Well, they're not even allowed the best opportunities at recovering from the get-go, which lessens their chance of staying clean. But it's the same thing, you know, and I just feel like I need to do things at my own pace. And sorry I can't be at everybody's beck and call. And I've been pretty open about the fact that a lot of times I get on here and I'm like, I feel like I have to like fake smile, because if I talk about what I'm really going through, then, you know, I face more hate, which is bullshit. It's such bullshit. Yeah, well, I've been off of them for almost 5 years. Hello. Oh, thank you, Trisha. I seen that. Floating hearts. Yeah, the wind is horrible today, Beth. It's been torturous. I mean, if it was some 80-pound frail little mama, this wind would knock her on her butt if she was carrying a damn loaf of bread, you know? It'll knock you down, toss you around, send you to town, and send you out west like a tumbleweed real quick. Oh. God, it's so peaceful out here. It'll get busy in a little while with all the darn people coming to fish during high tide. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at the news, y'all. I'm kind of hot. Please excuse me. Can't do nothing in this wind. We're all dust in the wind. And thank you, thank you, Joe Mama. They weren't all horrible. All the good ones passed away. My mama, my grandma, my mama, my papa, my uncle. Like, everybody that was, you know, good passed away. I'm not saying they weren't toxic, but they were much better than the people I'm around most time nowadays, you know? Like, take my family. Yep. That is so sad, Ben. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's actually a very common thing. especially during the pill mill days. I don't know when this happened, but a lot of people got prescribed opiates and addicted to them, and then turn out to the streets and switch to heroin. At one point in time during the beginning of the opioid epidemic, really, I remember there was a lot of elderly people that switched from pills when they started closing down the pill mills. That's when it was. When they started closing down the pill mills in Florida, a lot of elderly people didn't have their pain pills, so they switched to heroin. It's crazy. And got me sober. I'm glad you're sober. You should be proud of yourself. A lot of people don't get sober. Italy! I hear it's cheap to buy a house there now. I've been seeing like infomercials on like YouTube, like, and I don't think it's YouTube. I don't know where I saw it, but it's like an infomercial to buy a home in Italy for like $1. Oh, Lord. Listen, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You know what I mean, Vern? You know, the news doesn't help. Representative Al Green speaks at the House floor after being censored for disrupting President Trump. After being censored for disrupting President Trump. The way that they write stuff is just so stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Cecilia. It sounds like a great plan, but I don't know. 65 miles. Is the fires getting worse? Let me look at that. Is the fires getting worse up there in North Carolina? With the wind. Kentucky has cheap rent. I bet it is affordable in Kentucky. Is it kind of like rural out there, kind of like wide open spaces? I would like that. And does it snow a lot? Because I don't like that. Yeah, it looks like the fire at Myrtle Beach is spread over 2,000 acres. There's fires. I don't know if you can see all those dots, but everywhere there's a dot, there's a fire in North Carolina. Greensboro, Durham, Raleigh, Fayetteville, Jacksonville, Wilmington. There's like 10 in Wilmington. There's like 20 outside of Charlotte. Asheville. I mean, it's across the whole state. It is spread out. Oh, okay. I definitely want to go to the Kentucky Derby one time. You know, I want the big hat and like a cute dress. So it looks like there's 81 wildfires still burning in North Carolina. So it looks in South Carolina that they've contained about 90% of it. There's around 22 wildfires still burning. And it looks like about 10 miles or 2,000 acres have burned. Oh no, it's only 44% contained in South Carolina. Jesus. So sad, y'all. So weird. So weird. Oh, thank you, Critter. Indiana. I knew a girl from Indiana. She was the sweetest girl. Her name was Stephanie. She used to watch my daughter, and she was literally the best babysitter ever. Really sweet girl, didn't do drugs, wasn't a drinker. She liked to work and hang out. We'd watch Harry Potter and all kinds of stuff and just chill. Like, she was just such a cool person. She was from Indiana. I don't know. I know. I wonder how much tickets to the Derby is, Amy. Huh? Let's see. How much does it cost to get into the Kentucky Derby? I bet they're expensive. Oh, $160. That's not too bad for like a once in a lifetime, like, you know, chance to go. But it says that they can go up to $705. Something like that. A drink will run you $22. Oh, wow. Listen. Somewhere else it says there's 1,700. So I don't know about that. That was a generated AI thing. This is, I'm seeing 1,900. That's for floor, clubhouse, box seats, food, drink, and alcohol included. So it starts at $175 for general admission, and that won't include anything, which is still fine. You still, you know, you still get to watch the race from the largest 4K video board in the world. So that's what you're going for. Lord, all-inclusive tickets are $3,300. I bet it's so worth it, though. I bet they go all out. They probably give you, like, all kinds of stuff. Food, drinks. I don't know, $3,300 is a lot of money. That's crazy. It's a lot of money. And then you got to get an outfit, too. Them damn hats will run you $1,000. Listen, that's one of those things you damn go to Goodwill to find. They got the tackiest hats. You can spruce it up. Go to Walmart and get you some extra flowers to throw on top of that thing and some ribbon, girl. Hot glue that shit on there. You'll be good to go. It's just got to be big and tacky, and it's got to match your dress, and you'll be Gucci. The uglier, the better, I swear. I don't know why they wear those big old hats, but they do it in England too, you know, the UK. The Queen and them used to wear them big. They still do. Catherine wears them now. Big old, huge hats. It looks like a purse or a damn reef on top of their heads. You know it's got to be heavy. 3,300. It better come with a golf cart for real, and a life supply of damn beer, no doubt. $3,300. I better be able to damn take those horses for a test run. You know what I mean? Oh God, do I get to meet the riders and ride the horses? Because that's what I want for $3,300. I want to ride the horses. Oh God, those sardines were rough. They are very fishy. It was sardines and mustard sauce, and I really wanted to like them, y'all. I hate that I have like a texture issue. The tuna sometimes, if I'm nauseous, I can't eat that tuna sometimes because it's too tuna-y. I can smell the fish. $10,000. See? Google don't be telling the truth about nothing, girl. You went straight to the website. I know that's right. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll never be able to afford that. Steaks room. Yeah, I don't know about that darn those sardines. That was rough. I would like to go to the Derby one day. If I ever have the money to go, I'll hit you up, Amy, and we will definitely go. If I can ever afford to go, that would be a fun trip. I wonder when they do that. Spring, probably, because it said 2025. It's already got dates for the upcoming. When is the Kentucky Derby? May. It's spring. Perfect weather, I bet. The birds are going crazy. $10,000. $10,000 is enough money to, like, for some people, that's life-changing money. That's enough money to buy a car, which adds a resource to your life, which helps you be able to make more money. Like, that's life-changing money, 10 grand. Hell, if I had 10 grand, I could get my criminal record expunged and open up a fucking business. Like, literally, like, in less than 2 weeks. You know what I mean? 10 grand, that's life-changing money. That's crazy to me. Even if I had it like that, you know, and I've dated people that had it like that, and I was like, absolutely not. You are not doing that. We are going to Walmart. Like, we are not buying nothing from Publix. Put it all back. We're going to Walmart. Like, I'm a penny pincher, and no, I ain't about to let you damn blow your money on some dumb stuff. Triple the price at Publix. It ain't just that, it's everything. Trips, hotels. Be looking at damn $1,000 hotels, and I'm like, you want to reel it on into like maybe 150, 180. We can get a nice place for like $150. You can get a nice hotel for $150 in, you know, most cities. So I just don't see the point in wasting a ton of money for something. You know, to me, it's not, when I'm on vacation, like, especially now, when I go to new places, it's not about the materialistic things. It's more about the adventure and what I'm doing and what I'm seeing. Daytona was a little different. We had a lot of fun. But typically when we go out, we're at the beaches, we're working out, we're grilling, we're doing, you know, stuff outdoors. And, yeah, I like to enjoy the scenery, and I don't really need the materialistic things that come with vacationing. Of course, I want to go skydiving and do the bungee jump thing, but I don't need that. I can enjoy the beaches, the parks, stuff that's cheaper. And a hotel is a waste anyways. You don't even get a damn full 24 hours anymore. They kick you out before damn breakfast. And then they don't even let you check in until 4 p.m. It's like, dang, I'm renting this thing for like 16 hours and it's $200-$300 a night. It's a waste. It's a waste. I'm grateful that I can live out of my car. I'm glad that I don't have to use hotels because it's a waste of money. I wouldn't be able to survive. Oh, that's crazy. I bet he loves working there. That would be a fun job, messing with those horses and feeding them and meeting all those people. My chest is already damn looking good from that chest press today. That's crazy. I knew what you meant. Both. It applies. Broke. It applies. It applies. That's funny. I feel like I got a zit coming up on the side of my face. I do. Right there. I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm never taking that med again unless I have to. That stuff has hurt my back almost every night this week. That's crazy. That's a trip to Mexico for like a week. Like a nice trip. In like a nice villa that has like its own jacuzzi in it type of thing. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Where would I want to go? Probably the Keys. Probably the Keys. I love the Keys. Love it. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, I like the East Coast. It's my favorite place. Sunset's gonna be nice. Hello, Mrs. Lavender. How are you? Yeah, me too. I'll stay watching it on TV until they invite me to the Derby, I guess. I don't know. They making a killing. Oh, thank you, Trisha. Floating heart. Doing good for the beginning of the year. Hello. Hey, Manuel. Caribbean. I bet that was nice. The islands. Ain't that where Rihanna's from? Ain't she from the islands? I don't know. She from Trinidad? Lord have mercy. She from some island. She is from some... I'm doing the dishes. Do mine. Do mine. I don't have any. I just did everything. Come on, phone. Act right. Ooh. Barbados. Okay, there you go. Take a cruise. I get seasick. And I don't know anybody with a boat. I'd rather go on like a boat, like a private boat, into like international waters to fish rather than like a cruise. I don't want to be stuck on a boat for days at a time. It actually sounds like it'd be miserable. I have a problem with being confined. I don't like to be confined. And on a boat, you're confined. I mean, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Anything, could happen. And I'm sure it won't, but it's just not my vibe. And I get seasick so bad. A boat ride would be nice, though. I'm scared of boats. Yeah, they make me sick. They really do. I wonder if anything happened today. I haven't even had a chance to look at my phone. Oh, Lord. South Korea's Air Force accidentally drops 8 bombs. How do you accidentally drop bombs? Where'd they drop them? What kind of bombs? South Korea drops bombs. 8 of them. Fighter jets accidentally drop bombs during exercises. What is going on with all these plane incidents? Oh, they bombed a whole village. 2 KF-16 fighter jets dropped 8 bombs in a rural area near the North Korean border. Crazy. In a civilian area. Drop? Yeah, that's so weird. How do you accidentally drop? I mean, how do you accidentally crash a whole damn helicopter into an American Airlines flight? But I guess shit happens, don't it? Hell, after seeing what Congress looks like, I ain't really surprised. You know what I mean? All them Democrats sitting there pouting like damn children, toddlers. It was actually a disgrace. They got signs and protest. Like, cry me a river. Tiniest violin. Like, seriously. Yeah, the sun's going down. It's bright as hell. Yeah, it was crazy. I wonder if I got some new snacks to try. What do I have? Cry me a river. Cry me. Sorry. Strawberry banana. What are freeze-dried berries? Freeze-dried berries. We harvest the freshest fruits directly from our farm and use unique freeze-drying process to remove the water from the fruits, leaving a delicious treat that promotes smart snacking. Smacking. It's the perfect crunchy snack for taking to work, school, or the gym. Do what your mama tells you and eat your fruits. And I think these are good for a while. Actually, it doesn't have a date, but it should be vegan friendly. They were good. I've had them before. They're delicious. $1.25. Hello, Sasha. You want a strawberry? I love that name. My roommate had a Alaskan. It was a husky. It was a husky, and her name was Sasha. It was a he, I think. His name was Sasha. Anyways, he ate so much stuff. He ate a whole bottle of sleeping medicine one time. I'm laughing because he slept for like days. I'm not even kidding. My roommate calls me. She's like, oh God. I'm like, what? She's like, Sasha ate a whole bottle of Tylenol PM. This dog was a white husky. Beautiful. It had other colors too, but mainly white, and I think it had some brown or maybe something. It's been over 10 years. The dog had eaten through the safety cap. Halfway through the bottle, there was white plastic all in the carpet. Pills everywhere. Little blue sleeping pills like these. I feel like they were tablets, though. Like, they were, like, pills and not, like, gels. She's freaking. And she's like, what do we do? What do we do? I said, I don't know. I'm on the way there. I feel like I was on the way back from somewhere. And I Googled how to make the dog throw up. You can give them, anytime a dog swallows something that it's not supposed to have, specifically pills, a liquid, you give them tablespoons of peroxide and it will induce vomiting in animals. So, and it's safe to do. So, and listen, this was 10 years ago, so let me fact check that. Allegedly. I get there. And the dog's acting weird. I think she called the vet. The vet said the dog would be fine. The dog slept. These strawberries are so good. Oh my God. Glass. Yeah. Is it safe to give dogs peroxide to induce vomiting? Hydrogen peroxide can be given with an equal portion of milk or ice cream. To get a dog to take it, use 3% hydrogen peroxide or less. Make sure the hydrogen peroxide is not expired. Encourage movement, walk, or play right after the dog takes the ice cream. You can put it in milk so they'll like lap it up, or on top of ice cream. Make sure the dog becomes physically active so that it'll throw up. So you can do this if an animal has ingested like pills or I don't know. I guess anything. Cleaning supplies. Damn dog done ate a Tide Pod. Well, he's definitely gonna die. You might as well try some fucking hydrogen. I'm sorry. You might as well try some hydrogen peroxide. It's a 50-50 shot. He might live. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. He ain't got no chance if you don't give him the hydrogen peroxide. At least with the hydrogen peroxide, it's a toss-up. So exciting. Sorry. I have a morbid sense of humor. That's how I deal with pain. Strawberry. Orbeez. That might kill an animal. They swell up. I knew what you meant. Bananas. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's so good. It has 3 grams of added sugar. It's not that bad. You need sugar in your diet. I do. I suffer from hypoglycemia. My stuff be dropping at the worst possible time. Right before a test. Right when I'm about to leave town for a long road trip. The worst time always. Right before a workout. On a beautiful day. When I'm trying to be outside. It'll just plummet. I start seeing spots. I start stuttering. My legs don't work. That stuff is pretty good. Thank you. They're real. They're not implants or anything, you know. Although I did see where some people were doing some crazy stuff with some dye. It was a laser. They were lasering the color off of the damn cornea or whatever. Who be thinking that this stuff is, like, smart? I'm just saying, I don't think... Let me back up. I know that LASIK surgery is a big thing. I had a roommate that got LASIK surgery. So, but as far as removing the color, the pigment, your eye color... First of all, that is, like, so unnecessary. But it's kind of crazy that people are willing to go blind just to have blue eyes. But that's what they're doing. Here, I'll show you. It's wild. It's creepy. How do people remove the color from their eyes to go blue? Yeah, laser eye color changing surgery. Which involves a laser to destroy the pigment cells in the iris, essentially removing the color and revealing a lighter shade underneath, usually appearing blue, as blue eyes naturally have less melanin. However, this procedure is considered risky and not widely approved due to potential complications like glaucoma and vision loss. I knew that it had to be something. It just don't even sound... It don't sound right. That was the best part. It's like Pop Rocks without the popping. Damn, that's good. Sorry if I ate that all crazy, but it's like cotton candy but crunchy. Seriously. Oh, strawberries all in my teeth. That's what I saw. I saw some African American girls that were going from dark eyes to blue, and I was like, that cannot be safe. And you could physically see it change. It was crazy. I've got darn strawberries in my teeth. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm good on the cosmetic surgery, you know what I mean? At least for now. I have zero desire to start messing with anything, you know? Oh, we thought he ate the remote one time to the Roku because we couldn't find the same girl with the dog named Sasha. We thought that we couldn't find this damn Roku remote for like forever. She did find it when she was moving out of that house, and she took the couch. It was like 3 years after I had moved out. She calls me and she says, guess what I found today? And I was like, what? And she's like, remember the Roku remote that we thought the dog ate like 3 years ago? I was like, yeah. She was like, it was in the couch. Like, it was like, it had fallen down in where like the recliner like reclines or whatever. It was underneath the couch, essentially. Somewhere stuck. That was crazy. Oh, hey, Eric. Oh. Yeah. That's a new account. Let's see how long it lasts. I wonder how I can see if... Hello, hello. How to work this thing. I'm sorry. I worked out like 2.5 hours. I lifted this morning. We've had a busy day. We've been working all day. Getting shit done. I go to bed early and I get up early because I'm not a loser. I'm sorry. But, you know, nothing good happens after dark. So if you want to go die at midnight, that's your choice. But I prefer to live a normal life and a normal schedule because it's more productive for me. I'm not a night owl. I'm a morning owl. I like to get up 2:15, 3:15. That's my prime time waking hour. It's my witching hour. You see why I be blocking people. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you. You see why I be blocking people. Because they don't even... People do not even know how to communicate properly anymore. Point in case. Just disrespectful little brats running around everywhere. Most of them are adults, too. That's the sad part. That's why I have to stay away from people. Because I can't do that petty bullshit, you know? Yeah, I like that, Beth. I really do. I feel like crap when I sleep in. Well, I don't think I've been able to sleep till like 11 a.m. in a long time. But if I sleep till 8, that's fine. But I prefer to get up before everybody else so I can get moving so that I don't have to deal with people. That was fun. Karaoke was fun that night. It was a lot of fun. I know, and if we didn't have it, they was going to beat it into us. You know, I really think that firm, loving, guidance, parenting is the best answer. A disciplined parent. Don't spank your kids because it's not good for their brain, but like, discipline. You know, if Tommy knocks on the front door and you know your son stole Tommy's damn bicycle, and you know Tommy's gonna damn throat punch your son kind of deserves it. Maybe you should just send him out there. You know what I mean? I would. Maybe he shouldn't have stole the neighbor's son's bike. I'm not getting in their affairs. Maybe he needs to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? I'm sending him outside to talk to Tommy. Tommy's outside, wants to know where his bike is. You know? I bet that might be the first and last time he ever steals. See, if Brian Laundrie's mama would have behaved this way, maybe Brian would be alive and Gabby. So, that gentle parenting stuff clearly does not work. But people still own it. I'm not saying spank your kid, but I am saying guide your kid with hard lessons. Guide your kid with hard lessons and tough love. Because that's what's going to make them strong. They need to learn by making mistakes. See, most parents nowadays would be like, oh, I don't know where Tommy's bike is. Tommy, get up the road. My son ain't got your bike. Knowing good and well that it's in the garage. You know what I mean? Karaoke, fishing, tournament, and bike week were all a blast. I know. Got to stay on your toes. And half of that was free. So that's nice. That's one of the reasons I like outdoor events like that they have here. Because they're free. You ain't really like obligated to spend money. You can walk around and watch everybody and see what they're doing. I had fun at bike week. I really did. It was a blast. I can't wait to wear my shirt. I think I'm going to wear it Saturday to work out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to like break it in. Yeah, that was fun. There was a lot of cool stuff there. A lot of cool people. Y'all, I think I cut my hair with some rusty kitchen scissors, and now I got really bad split ends. I cut my bangs with some rusty kitchen scissors. I screamed his name till the neighbors called the cops. Who is that? Miranda. Oh my God. So I was learning about her this morning. Did you know that she cheated on like everybody she's ever been with? Apparently Miranda ain't a good person. Okay? Well, yeah, I don't know about Miranda. Son is 19 and my daughter is 9. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I know. Laura, I couldn't talk back to my parents. They'd whack you. I couldn't even shrug my shoulders. If they asked a question and I'd go, I don't know, I'd get hit for that. Like, you wasn't allowed to shrug your shoulders in the house. It was disrespectful. It's just crazy because I be seeing some stuff out here in public nowadays that is wild. I be hearing kids talk to their parents all crazy and like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it is illegal to like put your hands on your kid, so, and it should be, because that we know developmentally that it affects their brain. And it teaches them how to be violent, point in case. So, I don't know. I think that a lot of parents have given up trying to parent. They feel kind of hopeless. Their hands are tied. The economy is crashing. They're in over their heads. They're just trying to survive like I am. I've been seeing everybody having kids. Speaking of kids, I know, I like that song too. Curfew. I didn't even have one of those. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere unsupervised, even to prom. So I got to go to prom unsupervised for like 2 hours, and they dropped us off. They chaperoned us, and then they chaperoned us, and then they made us leave prom before midnight, and they picked us up. Like, my parents wouldn't let me go out and do anything. I know it was very sheltered, very, very sheltered. They were very strict. Because this is my job. Get on board. Get on board. One too many shots, you know? One too many shots. It's just crazy, y'all. It's like, God. This is why children don't need cell phones. I keep reiterating this. They end up on my chat somehow, even though there's an age limit on here, you know, there's like discretion. Yeah, I know. That is true, dear mama. Hello, Saudi to Saudi. No, it's kind of crazy you say that, because when I was watching Caitlin and Tyler from Teen Mom, I saw that they took care of their parents, like Butch and them. Like, Butch gets out of prison and moves in with Caitlin and Tyler, and Butch goes missing for like a day and won't answer his phone. You know good and well he was off probably doing drugs, and Tyler had to sit his dad down and tell him, like, hey, this is not going to fly. There's boundaries and rules in this house, and you're not going to just come and go as you want and be a menace to this family and stress everybody out wondering if you're dead or alive. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Joe Mama. I saw that on Teen Mom recently. I've been watching a lot of that, older episodes, because I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff as a kid. We weren't allowed to watch MTV. So that's where Teen Mom came on. And it actually, I do believe, like, it premiered when I was that age. When did Teen Mom premiere? Piece of crap. I got an itch in my throat. December 8th, my birthday of 2009. Well, it wasn't even out when I left home, because I left home in 2006. I was 16. So, and I've been on my own since. So, yeah. 2004. 6. I graduated in 04. That's right. So it would have been like 2005. Something like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Cecilia. You could do whatever you want. Lord, I wish. I couldn't even go outside without asking. And then we were only allowed to, like, play in the driveway. We weren't allowed to, like, go to friends' houses, play with neighborhood kids. Like, it was weird. Looking back, it was more like a cult. Like, the family, my family. Like, they didn't believe in anything weird. Everybody was pretty much Christian. But, like, the way that they behaved, the isolation, the alienation from other people, society, the privacy and the secrecy in the home about abuse and everything, the toxicity and stuff. I now realize that they probably isolated us because of the abuse that was going on in the home. Um, I don't know. I mean, wasn't it a really common thing in the 90s in the in the 80s for everybody to get their ass whooped? Or, I mean, because I feel like I got an ass whooping at least once a day. Like, seriously. At least 5 days a week. On the regular. So, I just don't know if that's normal. Is that normal to get beat 5 days a week at least? If not more? You know, from, 5 years old till 15. It's actually a miracle that I don't know. It's a miracle that I'm not worse off than what I am when I look back on things, because, and I don't know how to compare, levels of abuse. Abuse is abuse. But then again, everybody was getting spankings in the 80s and the 90s. So it's a genuine question. Like, is that a normal level of beating? Or is that excessive? Because I feel like that's kind of a bit much. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, it's one thing to get hit with a hickory switch at your grandma's house. She makes you go pick the switch. It's a whole nother thing what I'm talking about. The level of fear. The level of fear that was, like, in our home is just crazy. You would feel it hours after you got beat. And, like, the parents wouldn't even be around, and it was usually my dad. But, like, he was the fearmonger in the house, you know what I mean? Everybody walked on eggshells when he was home. It was absolutely miserable. But even after he would, beat the hell out of you, you would still, hours later, still be riddled with, you just still be amped up from the fear. Yeah. I don't think that's normal. Probably shouldn't do that. Don't be damn backhanding your kids in the face and beating the hell out of them. I could never do that to anyone. You know what I mean? Not intentionally. By any means. It'd be one thing to get in a fist fight and do that to somebody, but I'm talking about to a child specifically. Yeah, I think a lot of people went through that in the damn 80s and 90s. And I feel like a lot of the families that did that, they were more secretive about what was going on at home, and they hid things better, She never hit you. That's good, Cecilia. You took off to the Canadian border? Canada border? Canadian, yeah. That's crazy. I stole my grandma's car when I was a kid, but I didn't go to the Canadian border. I drove to Greensboro. That's crazy. I do remember our yardsticks. That's what they started with back in the day. And that's what the school had. A teacher come up and whack that thing on them damn wooden desk. That thing ricochet off and scare the hell out of you. Teachers, that's another thing. Teachers were a lot more stern and strict back in the day. I feel like teachers have even gotten soft. It's like everybody's just gotten so soft and wrapped up in things that are irrelevant to children and their development and their education. It's like, where is the discipline? It's the same thing in the court system, like we were talking about this morning. Oh, yeah, they could spank you back in the day. Yep, I got plenty of spankings at school. And matter of fact, they would even, like, restrain you and, like, damn, give you medication to knock you out. Risperidol, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Imagine, damn, getting tranked at school and waking up in the back of your mom's car at damn 5 p.m. You know what I mean? I mean, it was a rough childhood, man. It was a rough childhood. Rough. Mother would whip the Nintendo controller, whip my back. Memories. I don't understand what people be thinking when they, like, I don't know. I don't know. Fiberglass. That's so crazy you say that. I was staying in this foster home, and there was this, like, old Bronco, and it had this fiberglass antenna, and some kid dared me $5 to run my hand down that fiberglass antenna, and he gave me the money up front, so I did it. I did not know that fiberglass was going to go all in my hand, so when I ran my hand down it, fiberglass shards went on. It hurt so bad. For a while it hurt. Yeah, that sounds like my dad and mom, TLP. They used to do that too. They'd hit me in the back and tell me to sit up straight. I do hunch, but it's because I'm in the car all the time. It isn't because I'm in the car. 14 grandkids. Jesus Christ. Y'all. I don't know. That's another thing. You know, back in the day, people would have large families like that. I feel like things get handled differently in bigger families like that than smaller families. I don't know. Can a parent really parent 20 kids? I mean, you know, like Elon, he's got 14 confirmed now. So, like, can you really be attentive? I mean, if you have the financial means, of course, you can, like, make sure all of their basic needs are met. But I'm talking about the emotional security that they need, the attachment that they need. I don't know. It's definitely concerning. Like, yeah, that is concerning. I never saw one with holes in it, but they did have paddles. Oh yeah, our parents probably had it rough too. You know what I was thinking today? When I was thinking about my mom, them being so secretive, I think maybe she was so secretive because she couldn't trust anybody. You know what I mean? When you can't even trust your family, like going back to like your enemies being your family, when you can't trust your family and, you know, your own family is throwing you under the bus, you're going to be more secretive about everything because everything you do, they're going to try to use as ammunition against you. So maybe she was secretive and real private because she couldn't trust anybody in the family. Looking back on it, it kind of feels that way now that that's kind of like dawned on me. I don't know. Holy paddle. Holly paddle. Jesus loves you. The B-I-B-L-E. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand on the word of God. The B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. That's the book for me. Oh, y'all, it's so pretty out here. I wish the sun would go down so I can go to bed. When the sun going down on my side of town. Espresso. I was bumping that a few months ago. It's not bad, but I stopped listening to her because of her perversion. She's too perverted, and she also entices children to act perverted. I think Sabrina Carpenter needs to chill out. You know what I mean? She needs to chill out. I don't need all that. Can we take it back to the Celine Dion days, the Dixie Chick days, the Shania Twain days, the days where, you know, Whitney Houston could sing and she didn't have to shake her ass and twerk like she was having a seizure at the damn Grammys? I mean, for real, can we bring back class? Please? I never thought I'd be saying that, y'all. I'll never forget. I was like 17. I had on Daisy Duke shorts. They were like golfing shorts, though. They looked like beach golfing shorts. A cute V-cut top. and some wedges, like some wicker wedges. I walked into my mama's house. My daddy was at work. I would have never showed up like that if my dad was home. I walked into the house and my mom's like, what the hell, da 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 da, and she gave me absolute hell for dressing like that. And you know, in retrospect, it wasn't that bad. It's just that they were super conservative when it came to how I dressed, and the shorts were, you know, shorter than what you know, they were above my kneecaps. They were above my kneecaps, okay? So that was just too much for my mother. And then you had my cleavage somewhat hanging out. And it wasn't even bad. I mean, it looked like a damn 18, 19, 20-year-old girl. And I was, you know, 17, living on my own. So anyways, my mom, like, really let me have it for wearing, you know, that outfit. But now we got young girls. Their parents are actually putting them in stuff like that and throwing them on social media. It's absolutely sick. But I never thought that I would get to a point where I would be like, hey, let's bring back some couth to this country. But here we are. Because I remember telling my mom, just because I dressed like that didn't mean anything. I was so cute, wasn't I? You know, she argued me down. She's like, no, dressing like that, da 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 da, you're gonna lose your soul. You know what I mean? She was right. She's absolutely right. Dressing like that absolutely means something. It's so funny. You want a bite? Me too, pizza. I need to throw that away. Let's go use the restroom. Can't buy me love, love. Can't buy me love, love. Can't buy me love. Oh, hold on, hold on. They've been out here doing donuts, and they damn leave ruts in the sand, honey, and the truck be a bumping, be like blah, blah, blah. All right, I can't see yet. $500 for a damn deductible. Them people are smoking dope for my windshield. They on hard stuff. That's all I know. I can't read right now. Hold on 1 second. I was going through traffic. Traffic jam when you're already late. No smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Smells like fish out here, crab and fish, lobster and scallops on a Thursday. The fish market stinks. Whew. Smells like a South Miami strip club. Jesus Christ. Good morning, ladies. Where are y'all going? Where are y'all going? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Golf carts coming out in the road. Oh God, excuse me. What did I eat? Pizza. Oh, excuse me again. Ugh. Y'all, it's beautiful. Hey, kitty, kitty. There's a cat out here. Red Diamond Food. The underwear UFOs. Yeah, I know, right? She really liked Nostradamus. I think a lot of his stuff came true, didn't it? She really liked him. And we would watch those specials on, like, the Discovery Channel back when, like, the History Channel played stuff, you know, Discovery or History Channel. And it would talk about, like, Nostradamus and all of his predictions, and, yeah. This dog is hauling ass beside this go-kart. That is hilarious. Alright, I'm going to use the potty. I don't want to take you with me because I'm lazy. Yeah, I miss Mama Dude. She was a good woman. Alanis Morissette. She's a good one. Alright. Oh, I'm sore, y'all. I'm sore as hell. Where did I just put that vape? I just had a vape and I set it somewhere. She was. Yeah, she was mean too. Y'all, there's a poor little kitty that sits out here every night, and it just breaks my heart. I can't have no cat in here. That will not fly, you know what I mean? Dude. I didn't brush my teeth, but I will when I get to somewhere else. Eyes coming out, everybody. I need to go get a vape pod. Damn it. I'm sick of this shit. I want to stop by this other vape store and see if he's got something that's just like tobacco. Because that other vape that I had lasted me for like, I think I've had that thing for like a year. Look at the boat, dog. It's beautiful out there. You can launch your boat. I don't think I could sing that. I don't do girl songs. They didn't have... Tell me how you're a bar and you don't have freaking... You don't have Journey. Like, that is like the bar song. How do you not have Journey? I don't understand. That was crazy. wish I could go to bed without this vape, but I can't. So you gonna walk back here? Okay. I'll be damn all upset and stuff. Can't sleep. God, I can't see nothing. Face not detected, you piece of crap. Come on. Girl, I'm driving. Smartphone my ass. See a lot of van lifers showing up and stuff. I wonder what his ass is doing out there. That was Atlantic. Alright. What in the hell? No, thank you. I don't want your damn help. How's the traffic so bad? Y'all, I'm ready to get in the bed. I'm gonna put my face cream on. My night clothes. I need to check out this vape spot down here. See if he's got a vape that'll last me longer than those views. Those views just go through them so quick. I just don't like the flavors of the vapes. I wish that they had a tobacco. Every time I buy one that's a tobacco, it tastes like damn brown sugar. Can you just make one that tastes like a damn cigarette, please? I don't like that sweet, fruity, foo-foo shit. That's for damn young people that don't have stress on them yet, okay? There needs to be a damn Marlboro red flavor vape. 100%. You know what I mean? I can't do that stuff. It gives me a headache. That's why I get scared, but I need to find a better option because I'm burning through these things at a faster rate. I mean, I've actually slowed down smoking, but what I'm saying is these things are expensive when I'm here. In North Carolina, I can get them for super cheap. But here, they're almost $10 a pod. So I gotta find something else. I want to take these clothes off. I want to put on some night clothes. I'm tired. I literally, the past 3 nights, I haven't slept well because I was taking this over-the-counter cheap Dollar Tree medication. And last night I went to bed super early, so I woke up super early. Oh, go on, Georgia. Georgia, Georgia. hauling ass. Damn it, Bobby, come on. Alright, let me march my little self up in here and see if he's got a damn vape that is just tobacco. Here, will you hold all this? Thanks. Shit, I gotta make sure I got money on my card. Where's my driver's license? Be right back. Go in here and see if he has a vape that tastes like tobacco and not like sweet. Where is my license? Oh, there they are. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh. Listen, I stand corrected. Tell me how. Hey, Laura. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a bronze member. Everybody, welcome Laura. Hello, hello, welcome. So this is called Clear, but it tastes like peppermint. And I like it. He had the... Oh, it makes my ears itch. He had the old flavor. This, I love the colors. That's so me, isn't it? That's my two favorite colors. Teal, that color blue, and white. He had the old vape that I had, but that one gave me a headache and it was real sweet. And he said this one didn't have a flavor, and I paid for it and pulled it out the box, and it does, but it's like a mint, like a spearmint, not like a menthol, like a spearmint, and it's very fresh and clean. We'll see if it gives me a headache. I'm gonna open the damper on it like it's a damn stove. Like, let me open the damper like it's a damn wood stove. I don't know what it's called, but I will say that the other one I had, so the top one is the power on it because it has a power, and then the bottom one is how much fluid is in there. This is the Raz Clear, and it's like a spearmint minty. It tastes very natural. It doesn't taste like a Camel Crush or like a Newport. It tastes refreshing. You can feel like this menthol in your throat. I actually like it, which is weird because but it's because it tastes like natural spearmint. It doesn't have that artificial flavor to it. That's what I don't like, is that artificial like strawberry sweetness. Like, I'm not trying to puff on a latte. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to puff on a caramel frappe, honey. I'm trying to smoke a cigarette. Like, I'm trying to save us both, you know? Welcome. My ears. Yeah, and when you texted me last night, when I saw your comment, Laura, I got really concerned. I was like, oh, God. And then I clicked on your profile, and it shows me all of your old comments. It shows me when you created the account. It shows me everything. And I knew that was real because of that. And then today, when I first went live, somebody come in with your name, and I clicked on it, and it said that it was created like 12 hours ago or something. And I was like, that's it. That's the fake account. It's really crazy. I wish I could do more about it. I mean, I called somebody in North Carolina from that library to ask about getting computer assistance, because that's what they do at the library, and they never called me back. So I guess when we go back to North Carolina in the next like week or whatever, we will call her again to try to set up an appointment, because I need that computer class. I need some assistance. And then the college also, my college up there does free tutoring for all kinds of stuff like Microsoft Word and all kinds of other stuff. So and the cops are working on that. These assholes are going to jail. They're just too stupid to realize it. People are just criminals. That's what they are. Criminals. Where is this at? Don't allow. Alright. You know, if you had on a turn signal, what an idiot. This poor girl's trying to walk across the street, and this guy in a Chevy almost hits her. You know, doesn't even let her have the right of way. She goes speeding through the parking lot, being a douche. Poor girl. I'm glad the sun's going down, because God, I'm tired. That pizza was good. Yeah, I did. The fake one of you I blocked. But sometimes it doesn't block them permanently. Sometimes they come crawling back somehow. I'm like, how? Why wouldn't YouTube block them permanently? Whew. So I'm going back to the gym super early. I'm actually going to be there when they open the doors. So I'm getting back up at 1:15 in the morning. With me training like I'm training, I need to be able to access certain equipment. Tomorrow I'm doing a complete glute routine. Depending on how sore I am, maybe some abs, calves, quads, glutes, all three. It does help to have machines, but you don't need machines. I've saw tremendous change just in the past 3 weeks of doing strength training without machines. I do have a 15-pound kettlebell, so that's helped. But I really need to do some like compound movements in the gym, maybe some cable kickbacks, some glute bridges, some step ups, some RDLs, stuff that has weights, some actual, I don't know what they call that, deadlifting. They have the deadlifting stuff there, so I can do that. So I just want to be able to access everything first thing in the morning. And hopefully not have to witness 2 people trying to literally have sex on like equipment. I don't know what's wrong with people, but they are just morally decrepit. Yeah, those cops last night were the definition of good cop, bad cop. The difference in the whole scenario of good cop, bad cop, though, they weren't playing a role. I'm good at reading people. I can tell when somebody's good. I can look in their eyes and tell you if I don't know how I'm able to do this. Certain people look at you with concern, and other people look at you with disgust. It's not hard to tell. You know what I mean? What's going on, to read the situation, to see what's happening. You can really just look at somebody's face, their body language, their facial expressions, and what they're saying, and it creates an entire picture. It's not rocket science. I guess I'm just good at it because I grew up in an abusive home. It's a byproduct. It's the byproduct of an abusive home, being able to read a room. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at this. Y'all see that? It's like bright orange, crazy sun. But yeah, I could tell that 2 of the cops were like good cops. They were nice cops. But that other cop was a complete, like, I don't know. Maybe he was just having a bad day, and maybe he has sensory issues like I do, and his hair was wrapped around his throat and he was cold. You know, I get it. My hair looks so good. I wish it always felt like this. I did put it up in some curls when it got dampened, so. Oh, where's my phone? I gotta follow GPS. Damn it, Bobby. This is 100% charged, so. The sun's going down on my side of town. Y'all, we've been killing the workouts. I'm so proud of us. Seriously. I feel like y'all been doing it with me. Oh, God, the traffic. Oh, it is that time. Everybody's trying to get home, get dinner, get the kids in bed, get up and do it again. I know. Everybody got off work. I'm trying to get the hell out of Dodge. I was in that dance studio today. I was having such a good time. I look up and there's some old man standing at the damn door with his nose like looking at me. I said, Lord have mercy, let me go. And I left. Like, it was crazy. Huge dance studio. No one in there. Oh God, there's something going on up here. Somebody done got in an accident or something. I don't know what I'm looking around for. Help. I'm looking for help. Oh God, I see EMS. I see multiple police cars. I hope everybody's all right, Lord. God, my head hurts. It is a beautiful sunset. Yeah, I wouldn't even argue with them. I mean, it's literally like such a waste of time. It's like, I feel like when I opened this channel, I was not expecting to fall back into high school. You know what I mean? That arguing on the internet stuff is for the birds. If you want to meet up and get your ass whooped, let me know. But, like, I'm not going to sit here and go tit for tat. Now y'all see why I'm a felon. I don't play those games. It's childish. And I know Jesus wants me to love my enemies, but I don't love people that don't love themselves. Not yet. Maybe a few years from now. But I don't respect people that don't respect themselves. And I don't love people that don't love themselves. You know what I mean? Like, it's impossible. You can't love somebody that don't respect and love themselves. You're fighting a losing battle. It's best to stay away from people that are toxic like that. I wonder what's done happen down here. I hope whoever's in this accident is okay. I gotta turn right up here to the light where it's at, too. Shit, my headlight's on. Cut them off. Is this gonna be my turn? No, go. I think that's my turn, yep. Oh, I got a gnat in here, too. I'm gonna kill you. I kill you. Well, at least it looks better in here. I think it's been a few since we've wiped everything down, cleaned the floor mats, vacuumed. You need to do it about once a week, and I ain't did it in like 2 weeks. So there was sand and stuff everywhere. And then it does not help that it was blowing through the windows. I've wiped the console down in the past 2 weeks, but I haven't cleaned out that front seat, vacuumed, and none of that in 2 weeks. And you need to do that about once a week. Vacuum, wipe everything down. All the doors, the footsteps, the side steps, like, it gets exhausting trying to keep the car clean. When I go back to North Carolina, I'm doing something new. I got to do something new because I have so much stuff in here. I've either got to get this damn seat out or build something on the back of the damn truck. So the easiest thing to do is to get the damn seat out. As a matter of fact, mental note, you need to watch videos tonight on how to get the seat out. Oh, God. Y'all, I saw that Wendy's has got a new Frosty with, hello, peanut butter jelly cup. I heard that Wendy's has a new Frosty that has Thin Mints in it. Like the cookies. Like the Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I want to try it. I saw somebody review it. They said it was just chocolate syrup. There was no crunch in it. That's disappointing. You know? Super disappointing. There was some kids down here the other day selling some damn Girl Scout cookies. I bet them things are $12 a box now. I bet they're $15 a box. poor little Girl Scouts. I said, no, thank you. It's easier to take the passenger seat out through the back door. You lay it down, tip the front headrest out, and wrap it out. Is that what you're saying? Something like that? Tilt the seat sideways. So if this is the seat, tilt it. Hold on. Yeah, you could tilt it sideways and like wiggle it. Like you could tilt it down and swing it out the door. What? Somebody on social media took your name? What? That's crazy. People are crazy, y'all. This is exactly why I'm a felon. Because if I catch you in these streets, I'm going to mop your ass. I don't care if it's been 2 years or 20 years. If I catch you, it's over. You know what I mean? Because I can't deal with this behavior. People like this need to be handled. They need to be made an example out of. Punched in the throat just one time. I can promise you they're going to think twice before they act like that again. 100%. That behavior has to be reformed. That's usually best done with an ass whooping. And this is why I'm a felon. Because evil exists, and I refuse to roll over and let evil try to destroy me. It's been after me since I was a child. That passive-aggressive stuff is so childish. You know why they do it, though? Because they're scared. They want what you got. They're scared to roll up and actually do anything, so they got to be passive-aggressive about it and act like children because they're too scared to actually act like adults. I mean, it's really sad because it's a huge chunk of the generation that behaves like that. The upcoming generation. And some of our generation. I know lots of women that are my age that are children trapped in grown women's bodies. Have the emotional maturity of a 17-year-old, you know. But this upcoming generation that was raised on technology is the ones out here acting like little bullies all over the internet. The last bully I had contact with was left in a wheelchair. So I'm just saying that run up and get done up. Cash me outside. How about that? That's why I like her. I can't help it. Listen, that little bitch, she'd probably scrap with anybody. She probably would. That's one thing I do respect about that little heathen. We both heathen, so. But, you know, bad baby. Whatever. Like, that's one thing I will say. That's really what shot her to stardom, is that she was out here scrapping with everybody at one point in time. It's kind of sad that a girl that young has to do that just to damn survive. But Lord knows they was trying to destroy her. They still are. I'm not saying she's a perfect damn young girl, but what she is a damn young mother who has a damn baby father who ain't worth a shit. And people should support her because she has a kid. Not financially, but, you know, socially. Yay, we want to see you succeed. We want to see you win. We don't want you in this drama. But what do people do? They amp the drama up. They stir the pot. They want to see her go to jail. They want to see her lose her kid. Because people are fucking evil. They are. They're evil. And when people behave like that, they're jealous. They want what you have. Little bullies, they're intimidated. Bullies don't bully people that don't have nothing special about them. More often than not, bullies go after people that are very special. So if you're being bullied, just know there's something special about you that your bully wishes they had. Plain and simple. That's how it works. There's psychology behind it. And this is the psychology. So, I have respect for, I like the fact that she stands on ground and she's willing to stand on ground. There was a time where being able to stand on ground and stand for something meant so much. And it's gone. Those days are gone. People want to run their mouth and act like there's not consequences. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's okay for a bully to bully some damn kid on the internet for damn 4 years in high school. But when that kid has enough of it and whoops that bully's ass, then the kid that was bullied for 4 years is treated like crap. Kicked out of school, expelled, made to be the problem. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I spent 2 years in juvie over this. Exactly what I'm talking about. That kid was the entire school's bully. The one that ended up in a wheelchair. He bullied everybody. He was a high schooler in middle school because he had failed 2 grades. First of all, safety concern. He shouldn't even been in middle school he should have been at an alternative school for troubled teens that don't know how to behave and be respectful. He should have never been in a damn middle school with middle schoolers. So the school district failed my sibling, the school district failed me, and the school district failed that bully. Because if they would have sent his ass where he belonged, to an alternative school at damn, what was he, 15, 16? I don't know. Oh, if I was 14, he was 16 because he was supposed to be 2 years in high school. So, and it was months of bullying. One of my siblings getting picked on, coming home off the bus, done got hit again, done got picked on by everybody on the bus. I was wrong. I should have never punched that kid in the face. But I can assure you, he's not out here bullying anybody anymore. I mean that, sadly. I don't want him to bully anybody, but given, his physical state, he's not capable of doing that. And it wasn't just school he bullied kids. He bullied school. He lived in the same trailer park as me and my family. And he bullied kids in the trailer park that were much younger than my siblings. This kid was evil. 16-year-old boy wreaking havoc on middle schoolers at school. And then getting on the school bus, wreaking havoc on the school bus. And then getting off the school bus in the trailer park and wreaking havoc in there. I don't understand how evil operates like that out in the open for years. And nobody does anything about it. And back in the 90s when all of this went down, they didn't take bullying seriously at all. They still don't. But they're better about it now. But back in the day, if you had a bully, they'd tell you to suck it up and get over it. and send you to go hang out on the playground with your bully so he could bully you some more. And so it was way different back then. It was more tough love, no intervention. What the hell is that? Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Y'all, I just watched that open up. It looked like a fucking orb. What is that? Y'all. Y'all, that comment. Oh my God. I'm about to cry. Do y'all see that? First of all, it opened up What is that? Yo, it's getting brighter and coming back around. Did y'all see that? Bro, I watched it open up. It come out of nowhere. I watched it right in front of me. It come out of nowhere. It shot into like this fucking bright light. What was that? You couldn't even see it in the camera. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life, y'all. That was crazy. It like come out of nowhere, and it got bright and big and big and bright, and then it like rolled. Where is the hospital? I need to go to the hospital. What the fuck was that? Y'all couldn't even see it. You can't even see it. I could look on the camera and tell you can't even see what I just saw. And then it like rotated around, and then it like dissipated, and then it was like this orb just going through the fucking sky. Where is the ER? Is my sugar low? Y'all saw half of it, right? Y'all saw half of that, right? What was that? Was that some kind of weather? That did not look like weather. That looked like some freaking extraterrestrial shit. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, Andrea. It's like it come out of nowhere. It got bright. It got big. It started like moving around like something in a snow globe. And then you could see this bright light in the middle of it. The snow globe type. I don't even know how to put it into words. It looked like something that I would see if I took 2 hits of acid. I don't know. It freaking disappeared. And then the orb just takes off. What the hell? And you can't even see it good on the camera because the resolution of the sky sucks. That was crazy. It come out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. It was literally right in front of me. Oh shit, I can stay straight? Yep. Y'all ain't even going the fucking speed limit. You trying to damn run me over and not let me over, you assholes. Anyways, it come out of nowhere. It got bright. It almost looked like smoke, but not smoke. It was like colorful and shiny and bright. Y'all, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like an orb inside of like a world. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like an orb, like a bright light inside of like this moving, spinning, swirling world that was bright also. And it come out of nowhere. It literally formed right in front. I watched it. I watched it form in front of my eyes. I watched it looked like. I feel crazy. I'm fucking losing it. That is the freakiest shit I've ever seen. You can literally see the orb on the camera if you go back and watch. Because I could see that part where it falls into the tree line. What the fuck was that? I wish that you could see what it looked like off camera. That was some of the most majestic shit I've ever seen. It's got to be something with the weather. It's got to be the weather. Or God. I mean, I have been like, show me something. I didn't know it would be rush hour traffic on live. That was freaky. I literally watched it appear out of nowhere. It appeared out of nowhere. I watched it form in the fucking sky. What was that? That has to be some kind of weather. That's got to be some kind of weather. And I ain't never seen something so pretty. It's almost like it was shining 8 different colors. Like, not different colors, like it was shining like 8 different brightnesses. I don't even know how to put it into words. That was crazy. What is this car doing? I gotta get over where you fucking go, you fucking idiot. You're doing 35 miles under the speed limit. It's 65. I ain't never seen no damn... I don't even know if that was an orb, but that's the closest thing I could relate it to. It looked like an orb that was encased by bright light that was moving all around it, that come out of nowhere. It got bright, the smoke, the light on the outside dissipated, and then the fucking orb kept going. What in the hell is going on? Like, I don't even do drugs. Like, what is going on? Is this a midlife crisis? Is this what I get for learning about fucking Socrates? I'm losing it. Ted Kaczynski, which was it? Who was it? Which one of them did this to me? Yo, that was wild. That has got to be some kind of, like... Bye, Critter Queen. Hello. And bye. That's got to be some kind of weather phenomenon, y'all. That was crazy. You can see on the camera the light fall behind the trees. Have a great night, Critter. I don't know. I'm heading down the highway and I just see this orb just like creating the sky. That shit was crazy. I don't even believe in orbs. I don't believe in stuff like that. You can go back and watch the video. It was literally like 3 minutes ago. You can see the light in the sky and then the light go behind some trees and fall down. But what you can't see on the camera is what I saw, which was the light was encased in other light that was surrounding it. And it was like 8 different shades of brightness. And then the smoke that was, it got big. And then it got big. And then it just, the lights that were bright around the, like, the orb looking thing. I don't even know what to call it. What was that? What was that? And you can't even see half of it on camera because of the resolution. But you can see the orb going through the damn sky and dropping down in behind the trees. I've been asking God for like 2 days. I've really been talking to him. But like... See, and then shit like that happens and I'm still sitting here like, was that an alien? This is the problem. I don't be listening to him. Knowing good well in my heart, I don't believe in no fucking orbs. What the fuck was that? That was the wildest shit I've ever seen. That has to be some kind of weather phenomenon, y'all. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm so, like, emotional, like, right now because that was crazy. I can't even put it into words what that looked like. And I watched it form in the sky, which is the freakiest part. Like, where did it come from? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know either. Anywhere in the universe it came from because it formed right in front of my eyes. That was crazy. You know, usually I'll be sitting there and talking to him and I'll be like, give me a shooting star. And then he'll give me a shooting star. But that was on a whole nother level. And I wasn't even talking to him. I mean, I was praying. Oh, that was right there, that crash, y'all. Oh my God. That was right there at that crash. That was right there at that crash. Where all the cops were, remember? If you roll the video back, you'll hear me talking about the EMS workers and the cops out there. That was right there at that crash. I didn't even realize that. And I was praying, remember? I was praying I said, God, whoever that is, please let them be okay. Yo, that has to be some kind of weather phenomenon. I guess sometimes shit be so unbelievable. It's just like, there's no way. can't even put into words how pretty that was. I ain't never seen no shit in the sky like that. I literally can't wait to watch the video back to see what you can see on there. I wish that the resolution was so much better because that was the prettiest shit I've ever seen. I wonder if that's some kind of weather phenomenon, like from the gale warning or whatever, but that was right there at that fucking accident. I was literally passing the accident on my left when that shit formed in the sky, and just... That was crazy. What the fuck was that? God, I can't wait to get a dash camera. What was that? You know, they talk about when people die, they see white lights, and other people that are really extremely close to God, they can see their loved ones passing in white lights and shit too. So, like, I don't know, but that was freaky, and I didn't even think about the fact that I was passing that accident. I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird. Hold on one second. No, I don't want the products. I want to... Nope, go back. Oops. I want to see... So I'm asking Google, can weather form a ball of light in the sky with an orb light in the middle? That's it. Okay. I told you there has to be like some kind of scientific like explanation for this, and here it is. Yes, a weather phenomena called ball lightning can create a glowing spherical orb of light in the sky. What did I freaking say? Listen, appearing as a ball of light with a bright center, usually seen during thunderstorms. However, the exact science behind ball lightning is still not fully understood and remains a subject of research. Y'all, that was one of the most prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, that was crazy. It's described as a floating luminous sphere that can vary in color, blue, orange, yellow, and size, sometimes with a distinct brighter center. And you know, it was so bright, I felt like it was like in my eyes. Like the way that the light, that shit was wild. You can call it a weather phenomenon. That's God. That's God. I don't know what it means, but wow. It says that they're most commonly observed during thunderstorms, although rare sightings have been reported in other weather conditions. And it's been overcast and windy as hell. We got that gale warning here. So, oh, I hope so, Joe Mama. That crap was crazy. It says that it's been reported in other weather conditions. The sun was going down. It's windy. So theories suggest it might be a plasma formation created by intense electrical discharges in the atmosphere, but the exact mechanism is not fully understood. That's exactly what it looked like. And that shit grew out of nothing. I literally looked up, and it started off as this teeny light that branched out into a ball, spun around, bright light shooting in my eyes. And I seen the center, which was brighter, which you'll be able to see in this video. And you can see the center go off. And it's just floating in the air, and then it falls behind some trees. That was wild. It was so bright, I don't remember seeing colors. I remember seeing different color, like, beams of light, but not like purple or like blue. It was like all different colors of like gold and silver. But it was very similar to that. That's crazy. So it is it's a plasma orb in the sky, is a glowing, self-contained ball of plasma that appears to float in the air. No, go back. What'd I do? That is wild. I mean, the more you know. Y'all, that stuff, I mean, that was so pretty. I hope whoever's was in that accident lived, though. That was creepy. Yeah, the one I saw. Yeah, Jack Murder. It's on the live. Yes, it was moving through the sky. It formed out of nowhere. It come out of nowhere. It come out of nowhere. What caught my eye was the light, the small light, and then I watched it grow, spin around, shoot out light, and then the orb that was around the smaller orb on the inside, it like disappeared. It like just evaporated like smoke almost. And the orb keeps going across the sky, and then you'll see some trees and it falls down in behind the trees, or it goes in behind the tree line. You can't even see that outer part of the lightning ball in the video. And hell, I hope you can see it at all, because I was so, it was so beautiful that I literally was like flabbergasted. Like, what is this? Oh my God, is this the rapture? Where's the damn horns? I didn't hear any horns. It was that pretty. It looked like something magical. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I've seen shooting stars. I've seen beautiful sunsets. I'm out here in the elements, and I love that. But that was supernatural. That was not. I mean, clearly they have a scientific explanation, and I believe that. But like, I don't know. I think there's more to science than meets the eye. I think that the spiritual realm and science is somehow connected. Two things can be true at the same time. And I don't know. I just think that you should never put all your eggs in one basket. You got to stay open-minded. Anyone trying to start drama is going to get blocked. We don't do that over here. I know. I thought I was on meth, and I don't do meth. I know, me too. I'm like, God, is my sugar dropping? Am I about to go into a diabetic coma? It was literally like an out-of-body experience, because you're looking at it, but you don't know what you're looking at. And you can't take your eyes away. I mean, it was crazy. That's the wildest shit I've ever seen in the sky. Super wild. Yeah, it was moving though, and it's not even thunderstorming. I know, and it was right next to a car accident. Listen, I'm not saying they got anything to do with each other, but I'm just saying there's no coincidences in life, and it's not thunderstorming. Great point. Wonderful point. Valid. I mean, there is a wind, it's windy. It's kind of overcast, but it's not the typical. I mean, it was a beautiful sunset. The sun was just sinking. You could see the skyline, and that thing just formed out of nowhere. That was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yeah, it does make you wonder. It definitely puts your thinking cap on. It makes me emotional because that's wild. I knew there had to be some kind of scientific explanation, and it is. It's called a lightning ball. But it said it's like a 1 in 150 chance of even seeing one of those things. I'd be willing to bet it's rarer than that, because I sound crazy right now. If one out of every 150 humans had seen one, I wouldn't sound so crazy right now. Everybody'd be like, oh yeah, I saw one of those before. You know what I mean? Like, some people, I mean, they say that about aliens. Oh, I was abducted. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a 1 in 150 chance of seeing one of those if I sound this crazy right now. When do I never sound crazy? I swear to God, I have the most exciting life sometimes. That is wild. Listen, I don't care if Google says that was a damn lightning ball. To me, that was Jesus. I'm telling you right now, that was Jesus. I've been saying for 2 days, like, can you talk to me, please? Whew. That was some of the prettiest shit I've ever seen. That was the prettiest thing I've ever seen in the sky. If that was just the weather, this is why I love the earth, because nature is a beautiful beast. But that was almost something like out of this world. That wasn't a typical, like, sunset. I mean, it was, like, breathtaking. Like, I mean, it was confusing. That's crazy. If anybody's ever seen one of those, please leave me a comment, because that was out of this world. That was unworldly. I don't even know how to put it into words. It looked like something out of a movie, like CGI, like something out of Harry Potter. It looked like a spell moving through the damn sky and dissipating. It was the lights, though. The way that the lights came at my eyes, that was crazy. I just hope that whoever was in that car accident didn't get hurt. And, like, I hope I didn't just witness their soul leaving this earth. You know what I mean? Stuff like that bothers me, y'all. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Like, people dying. Makes me sad. Well, like 5-10 minutes ago, there was like some damn lightning ball in the sky. I wish that oh my God, you sound like me. I cried when I saw the Constitution. I cried for 20 minutes. I went to damn D.C. I saw the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, all that stuff, and I cried like a baby. It's just like, what if our founding fathers never were our founding fathers? Where would we be? What would life be like? I mean, it's kind of scary to think about, because we might not have it as good as we actually have it. And this is coming from somebody who's homeless. There's no other country I'd rather live in, even though things are, not what they seem here. I love this country. So, I don't know. That's why it made me emotional, because, like, these guys were so young, and they were so dead set on, having freedom, that they risked it all, risked their lives, and they made this country. And it was just a very emotional moment, seeing that in person, knowing that all of those men had touched that paper, they had signed the Declaration, and it was just a very emotional moment. It's probably the closest that, you can ever get to our founding fathers is paperwork that they sign, the start of it all. And so I'm grateful to them. And I think every American should be. It's called patriotism. Yeah. Because you could have been born in, I don't know, somewhere that's, ridden with extreme violence, war or poverty or starvation or AIDS or any other illness. There are countries all over this world that have it a billion times worse. They don't even have running water, So, I don't know. It makes me grateful when I saw it and I cried, so I completely get it if you damn. I would probably cry at SpaceX too because it's history, It's like that's a huge monumental piece of history in the making. We're watching it take place. So that's probably somewhere I might cry, SpaceX, knowing that Elon's walked down them halls and I lived in his generation watching him, clean house. He is doing a good job. Y'all know I be worrying about him being the Antichrist, but, lately he's been doing a good job. I wouldn't be worried about him being the Antichrist if he was damn not having all these babies. And, he didn't dip his hands in all that crypto stuff and brain chips and stuff like that, because they've done damn engineered, cashless payment systems with chips and all kinds of computer chips in the brain. He can do all kinds of stuff with brain chips. Listen, I don't know anything about technology. I just know what they can do. But I think that he's cleaning house and he's doing a good job. For those that don't know, we don't do retracted messages on this channel. I know that YouTube allows it, but we do not over here. That was crazy. So the light in the center formed first, and then the light on the outside kind of shot out from that, turned into like a globe. It started rotating. The light got bigger. It stretched out, touched my eyeballs, and then all of a sudden the light shrank back down, and then the smoke, like the globe, kind of dissipated into the clouds. And then the dot, the orb that was in the middle kept going. Yeah, that's what you'll see on camera. I don't think if I had the best camera on earth, if it would have picked that up. That was crazy. That was probably a once in a lifetime opportunity to see something like that. That was out of this world. It's amazing. Listen, if that's just science, I believe that that's probably a little of both. It's a little bit of God giving me the sign that I needed. That's him talking to me. And then it's also, probably scientifically, there's a reason that it happened, but there's a reason that God allowed me to see it, is my point. For 2 days, I've been looking up there. You ever gonna talk to me again? And he's always talking to you. You just got to have your heart open and your ears open to hear his word and follow his direction. He's always guiding you in the right direction. That's for sure. You ain't never got to worry about God betraying you. You ain't never got to worry about Jesus turning his back on you. You don't have to worry about that. The behavior that people display here on earth, God and our Lord and Savior would never display that to you. He would never treat you that way. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm about to go in here and use the bathroom, and then I need to throw this pizza away. And I also wanted to see if they had anything to eat in here that was worth a darn. Girl, you want to trade with me? I'll take that Corolla. You can have this big old damn truck. I heard that I could take that back seat out and get better gas mileage. Where's the keys? No, where's the other key? That was magnificent, y'all. I'm still just like, wow. I'm going to do some research on those tonight and see if I can find a video of one. I don't know how that would even pick up on camera. I can't even put it into words. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. stress is getting to me, y'all. I'm so ready for bed. I need to use the bathroom one last time. This Dailies, I love coming to this place. This place always got coffee, like, all the time. Dailies. I come up in here, they always got a pot of coffee on. I mean, maybe not right now at, night, but like, oh, they got a sandwich shop. Shut the front door. You can order on the kiosk. Looks like they got some good sandwiches too. Quesadillas. Use like good meat. Ooh, donut. Ooh.
Welcome to Daily.
Lord. Look, coffee. I need a yogurt. I might do. I wonder how much the Chobani is. They got chicken wraps, salads. Chicken croissants. Sandwiches. I'm gonna use the bathroom, then we might get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, y'all. Oh, let me go. Are you going to bed, Andrea? I hope you have a good night. The door going open. Weird. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I know you probably got to get up early and work. Don't work too hard, and we will talk tomorrow, hopefully. I want a yogurt, but I'm not paying $3-4 for one of those yogurts. You know what I mean? That's crazy. When you can get it at Walmart for $1.50, $1.25. I was gonna get some of those gummies. Oh, that's pretty, but they're expensive. Everything is now. I'm just gonna use the bathroom. Get ready for bed. Rosanna. I got another hour and 45 minutes. I know. I hope that you make it home safe. I was really hoping that I'd be in the bed before now, but that orb threw me off. I can't even think. I just feel like I need to get in the bed and start praying. Like, seriously. Like, all right, I'm listening now. I'm here, front and center. What you got to say? You know what I mean? Like, that was wild. I feel like that was literally like a one-in-a-lifetime type of thing to see. Once in a lifetime. I couldn't even process what I was watching. I gotta go back and watch and see what I was saying. Was I going, oh my God, what is that? Because my brain was. I need to get I'm actually gonna go and use that phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna run. I gotta find somewhere to park tonight. I had to come closer to where I need to be in the morning. But, yeah, that was wild. The whole day's been kind of wild. Part of it, yeah, if you go back like 10, 15 minutes when there's still sun in the sky, yeah, we're sitting in traffic. And I was talking about how there was an accident up there, and traffic was like bumper to bumper because of this accident on the left-hand side of the road. I'm on the right-hand side of the road. And I look up, and this light just turns into a damn globe and starts swirling, and the lights start shooting out, and it's the most beautiful lights I've ever seen. It was like all these different colors, like of gold and silver and like bright white and like some magical shit. You can see the orb in the sky because I put the camera on it, and you can see the orb going through the sky. It's crazy. What you can't see is what I saw. I mean, because it took me a minute to even get the camera out, because I was like, this is crazy. Like, what was that? That was weird, but, you know, I'm going to take it as a sign from God, because I've been talking to him for 2 days, asking for his guidance. So I've been sitting up there pleading with him, give me a shooting star. Give me a shooting star. Usually he does. It's so crazy because I've done that like 3 or 4 times. And, in like 3 or 4 different locations, or maybe even states. And it's so crazy because I'll be like, God, please let me know you're listening to me. Give me a shooting star. And then boom, one will come. That's crazy. Crazy. Listen, there's no coincidences in life. None. I think the only time I've ever seen a shooting star is when I was talking to God. I might have seen 1 or 2 randomly, but all the ones I can remember, I was talking to him, asking for a sign, for guidance or a sign. And that's not good. You're not supposed to do that. But sometimes I get confused as to why I have such a hard time on this earth. If all I do is good, why is my life shit? Seriously. And it's been the same way for 37 years. I don't understand. I guess I don't know. I guess it's probably because Satan runs the earth. So, you know, a lot of revelations we're living through right now. All these storms and stuff, that's talked about in Revelations. These storms that we're having, these fires, the catastrophes, the loss of life, these natural disasters, it's all in Revelations. That's what I was reading last night. Everything we're living through is a prophecy in the Bible. Word for word. It's wicked. It'll make you cry. So, you know, maybe that's why I haven't been able to make it in this world. It's the only logical explanation. But we're going to keep fighting. I like my new vape. Yeah, I caught the ass end of it, because when it first formed, I didn't even know what I was looking at. That was wild. Anybody that was sitting in that traffic jam with me and saw that, please comment on this video if you ever see this, because I saw it too. That was the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen. Hands down. It was not even... That was unworldly. Good, Chuck. Well, I don't know what you're going to be able to see, but there was a whole ball around the orb prior to me getting the camera up. And it did this crazy... It grew, it expanded, it swirled, and then it dissipated. It was crazy. They call it a lightning ball. Apparently it happens during thunderstorms. We're not having any thunderstorms, but it was windy today and an overcast, so I don't know. Me personally, I feel like God's talking to me. But anyways, thank you, John Mama. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're well, jelly peanut butter jelly cup. And pleasant dreams, y'all. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym. I might figure out more about that lightning ball. Or Jesus. We'll talk in the morning. Y'all be safe tonight. I hope y'all have a great night. And hopefully I don't have to deal with the police tonight. Bye, y'all.